I'm back. I may put this at the front of the previous video I recorded, or it may just be this video. But I was thinking, after I recorded this last clip that you may or may not see. Wait, let me introduce myself. Hi, my name is Jaquan, photographer, filmmaker, creator, maker, liver, believer in Jesus Christ, person existing in the world as a male man, not male man, but as a male, biological. Wait. Hi, my name is Jaquan. Photographer, filmmaker, storyteller, creator, maker of things, man existing in the earth, regular person, believer in Jesus Christ. Now that that's out of the way, what I was thinking about, because not granted, but like I just said, I am a believer in Jesus Christ, right? And long story short, my faith isn't content to be consumed. Yeah, let's say that. My faith isn't content to be consumed. If you look on my social media, I think the only mention of, how do I phrase this appropriately? I think on my Facebook, my bio or description says, I deserve death, but Jesus gives me life. I think on my YouTube channel that this is on, my bio says the tension between faith and filmmaking, and I don't think anything's like that on my Instagram. I think, let me choose my words carefully. I feel like a lot of times we as Christians, followers of Jesus, we tend to use that as our crutch in life. Like with everything we do. Oh, I'm a Christian nail tech. I am a Christian content creator. I'm a Christian clothing designer. It's like Christian, blah, 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 blah. And now, granted, I can be a bit pessimistic at times, maybe a little cynical, maybe a little jaded, whatever. And as a creator, I don't believe that everything I do, build has to be biblically centered. Like, it's this quote that I see floating around online that's like, the Christian shoemaker doesn't communicate that he is Christian by putting crosses on all his shoes, but by being a master of his craft. And like, my photography focuses on a living archive of Black life. I don't have to call myself a Christian photographer. Like, just listen to that. I'm a Christian photographer. So everything I photograph is like recreation of Bible stories. It's only church services. And granted, I do make things for my church and church services, but I'm not a Christian filmmaker. For one, a lot of faith-based movies are trash because they lean heavily on the message and not the technical aspect and the creative aspect of filmmaking. And it's like, I'm not going to call this good just because you put Christian or because it's about the faith. No, I'd rather go watch Silence by Martin Scorsese, which is a movie exploring faith, because it's a great movie. Like, the faith adds to it. It's not the basis of the movie. So it's like, if I'm making music, I don't believe all of my music has to be Jesus loves me, this I know, or Psalms 23. I can make edifying music. I can make masterful music that's just about going for a walk around my neighborhood, or about falling in love or feeling romantic feelings towards someone, or dealing with sadness or dealing with grief. Yes, is the Bible, is Christ the center foundation of my life? Yes. Is it the foundation of everything that I make? Yes. Does it have to be so heavy-handed and overt? I don't think so. I don't believe so. Like, a lot of the things I want to make and do isn't Bible focused, isn't church focused. There may be hints of it there, or it may be like you can draw parallels between it, but I'm not saying, oh, I want to recreate the resurrection story, or I want to recreate the crucifixion story, or, well, that's actually a great idea. Don't steal that because I might use it. It's just, my faith is my faith. I don't hide it. It's not a secret. It's not something I'm ashamed of. It's just not something I am putting out on display for people to consume, for people to criticize, for people to nitpick. Because, truth be told, my belief and practices of Christianity might be off-putting to some people, and the things I believe about the Bible and God and all that stuff. And just just accepting Jesus as my Lord and Savior comes with its own level of persecution. And it's not that something I'm afraid of. It's just, what's the point, So, yeah, my faith, my belief, my et cetera, isn't to be consumed. I'm not a Christian to be popular. I'm not a Christian to get rich. I'm not a Christian to get stuff or to be popular, be famous. I don't want any of that stuff, to be real honest. I just want money to be able to alleviate stress or like make the lives of other people better. Like, I'm good with what I got. I'm good with where I'm at. But I just would like money to build things, to make the lives of others easier, essentially. But yeah, thanks for listening to my journal entry 0.51. I may combine this with the clip I did previous, or it may be two separate things, but who knows? Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with one other person. Share this with somebody. I don't know. God bless. Bye. I want to start vlogging. I think I'm going to start vlogging. Granted, I don't do anything most days. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't really go many places throughout the week. But talking to the camera is very cathartic. That's the word of the day, cathartic. Insert definition here. Yeah, there's just something that's like relieving. There's some type of decompressing of some sorts. There's like a liberation that comes with it. I'm not sure if it's just talking, if it's talking to the camera, or not monetization, a combination of the two. I have headphones in because I'm listening to a podcast. I'm always listening to something. It's almost like a white noise of some sorts to help me focus. But that's besides the point. I'm not exactly sure if I'll actually even post this stuff. These videos and stuff, honestly, is just like a video diary. And yeah, some stuff, well, I guess it's a matter of what camera I'm using. And Kayla, if you're watching this, if at any moment you want your camera back, just let me know. But it's been getting used. Right now I am making, I guess technically breakfast is just some smoked sausages, ketchup, mustard on some bread. That good honey wheat bread, Nature's Own? Yeah, Nature's Own. Today, if anybody cares, if anybody's watching this, I'm probably going to be doing some editing. Watch this movie. What's it called? Earth Mama. Yeah, I'm probably going to watch that today. And I guess whatever, or while I'm here, what do I want to talk about while I'm here? That what I was going to say. Oh, I have this, not feeling, but because it's pretty true. Like, I don't think I really fit in anywhere. And that's been hard to accept, not necessarily hard to accept, because I think I've kind of accepted it, but rather it's more of a tension there, like not wanting to engage fully because I know I don't like fit, and then it's like there's this feeling of reverting back to my previous or past actions of where I would shrink myself or conform, or yeah, just like, I wouldn't say necessarily conform, but shrink myself. And yeah, that's really something I'm trying to like deal with. I'm trying not to necessarily like, because I spend a lot of time alone, so I'm trying not to do that as much. I'm trying to engage with the people around me more. I'm trying to consume less online, create more, the classic cliche, create more than you consume. And speaking of, I I came to this, not came to this realization, but so for me, my photography stuff, right? Like the main core focus of my photography is like creating or doing a living archive of Black life. If you're familiar with Black Archives on Instagram or their website, they just post like, they have like this endless archive of Black people. I just want to do that for my life and the things I experience and places I go, be, all that stuff. Then there's the filmmaking part. Similar to the photography, I do want to like do like documentaries on Black people, Black life. And then there's also this aspect of the narrative stuff. And I think a lot of my narrative stuff will have like this undertone of faith and spirituality, examining or like holding a microscope to these things or these ideas that we have about faith, dealing with faith, struggling with faith, experiences in church and all that stuff. Because I'm working on I'm working on a story now, and that's like the root of that. And then there's the fourth, that's three. The fourth thing is more like recapping or filming and shooting church services. What I want to say, like there is these, like I did this one video. Well, I do these videos for my church's services, Sunday services. I did these videos for my mom has this conference, this yearly gathering of women called Help I Need a Midwife. If you aren't familiar, I highly encourage you to engage. And I did some stuff for that, took some pictures for that, and I think I've been gifted with this skill, this talent, this eye for being able to capture these church services, these worship events, and really communicate what's taking place in them. I'm not saying, what am I saying? I feel like it's such a very niche field, and I kind of was getting afraid of being like boxed into this and like, this is all I'll be known for. This is all I'll be like approached for, and etc. And it's like, because I almost didn't like want to do it in a sense, because I didn't want to get like boxed in. And I had to come to the realization that this is a gift, this is a skill, this is a talent, this is something that's like I'm excelling in a unique niche, and and it also strengthens all of those other three things I mentioned: the photography, the filmmaking, the documentary stuff. And it's like, I want to do more of it. What was my point? Oh, yeah. I think between those four things, I could be doing more at the same time. I like focusing and like weaving and bouncing around those four areas. And granted, at this point in time, it's not the most. Well, let me rephrase that. I've had the privilege of being a full-time creative for this will be year 3, 2024, 2025. Yeah, this would be year 3. And I feel like this will be the year where it's like, it's a financial, like, I would say I'm successful as a creative. I would say this year would be the year where it's like financially lucrative. Like I am like consistently making profit, a livable profit, wages, because of the things because of the things I create. And yeah, I have no evidence to support that, but I do feel like this is that year, so I can like get health insurance and all that stuff. That's really it. And this is, how long has this been? 9 minutes. Yeah, it's but yeah, this is my, I guess, today's journal entry, yap talk. And I just want to talk to the camera, honestly. And that's it. These Osmo Pocket cameras are truly something. Oops, how do I fix this? Oh, there we go. Yeah, these Osmo Pocket cameras are truly something special. A little tricky with the color grading, but once you get that part done, it's all right. And I think my sausages are almost done. So I'm not sure when entry number 2 will come out, but well, let's call this entry 0. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you guys in the next thing. I'm not sure if it'll be like a short film, if it'll be another talking head video, if it'll be another one of these journal entry type things. Who knows? But whatever it is, I guess I'll be more visible, present online in a sense. I'm not a fan of the showing my process as an artist thing. I don't think that's something I can get behind. But to each their own. God bless. Love you. Shout out. Happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Year.